One man's willingness to undergo a first-of-its-kind surgery is giving him the chance to live the life he wanted while helping wounded warriors. Richard Norris became disfigured after a gun accident in 1997. WHSC's Morgan Donnelly traveled to Hillsville to talk with Richard for an exclusive interview.
Allison, for 15 years, Richard Norris stayed inside, worried what people would say if they saw him. But today, Richard is holding his head high, hoping to make a difference in the lives of others, including wounded warriors. Photographs can capture the wonderful memories we have in life: graduation, Little League games, and holidays with the family. However, there are some memories in the last 16 years Rodney Billings would like to forget. The pain and suffering endured by his friend Richard Norris.
You just think that, it's all over and you've lost someone that you've cared about and you grew up with. And seeing him, in the hospital the day after it happened, you just assumed you were there to say goodbye.
September 10th, 1997 changed Richard's life and those who knew him. Richard went to straighten a gun that had fallen inside the family's gun cabinet, but when he grabbed the gun, it went off in his face. Richard lost his nose, jaw, and tongue. It was a miracle he survived the night, the longest 24 hours of his mother, Sandra's, life.
The last time I went in to see him at night, I told him, I said, he's gonna make it. I know he's going to make it. And I am going to fight every step of the way.
Home was a sanctuary for Richard, the only place he felt accepted.
You got in COVID, people were scared. I think people were scared so hard they walked into a soul. That's what you call karma.
15 years spent in the dark. With every surgery, there was hope he would one day live a normal life. But sometimes hope seems so far away.
The first surgery they did, they took, I think, part of his hip bone and made him a chin. He didn't have a nose, and they brought this down to try to make a nose. And they just, he was just scarred bad, really bad. And I got tired of the Band-Aid surgeries.
Miles away, a team of doctors at the University of Maryland Medical Center worked on a surgery able to help soldiers suffering from an IED blast, a similar traumatic injury like Richard's, says Dr. Branko Boyevich.
If we were able to show a proof of concept that this type of injury in a civilian patient could be addressed, that is, I think, a defining opportunity for people within the armed services.
36 hours later, a millisecond compared to the 15 years of suffering, Richard received the world's first comprehensive face transplant.
If I live, they'll learn a whole lot. If I die, they'll learn a whole lot. They'll learn what not to do.
The surgery was a success, transforming Richard from this to the man you see today. Someone proud to hold his head up high.
I used to say why me all the time. And eventually I started saying, I woke up and I said, why not me? I wouldn't want nobody else carrying my burden. I wouldn't want you to go through what I went through.
Richard's going back to school to get his degree and going out with friends and family in public, enjoying things we take for granted.
It reassures, it's kind of reassuring me that, hey, I'm normal. I'm no different from the next person.
Part of his daily routine includes many of the things you and I do, but every day he passes a picture of the donor who made his surgery possible, Joshua Arvanzano.
I love to stand with death. They're terrific people. But if they lost a son, here I am about my life's about to change, but yet somebody's about to die. It's just hard.
A constant reminder of the second chance at life he was given, the opportunity to help others, and to live the rest of his life with happy memories.
Don't give up hope. Just hope the size of a mustard seed can grow into the size of a tree. So keep that hope alive.
Richard's working on a book detailing the surgery and his remarkable recovery, and part of the book is online right now for sale.
What a remarkable story, true inspiration there.
It really is.
What else does he plan to do after recovering from the surgery?
Allison, Richard is one of the most sincere and compassionate people I think I've ever met. And after going through all he went through, he's finding a way to give back to people. Part of the proceeds from his book is going towards a foundation that he himself is starting. It will help people who have received transplants, some of those family members like his own, as well as helping the Wounded Warrior Project.
Amazing.
Truly
Wow, that story
amazing.
will never get old.
No,
Amazing.
thank you.